Stage 4 rotational load shedding is currently underway. This means that Eskom will shed 4,000 megawatts of electricity, up from 2,000 megawatts from 1 p.m. until 10 p.m. Eskom says that this is because of continued pressure on the grid. The utility says load shedding is conducted rotationally as a measure of last resort to protect the power system from a total collapse or blackout. Analysts estimate that 13 hours of load shedding will cost the economy about 2 billion rand. Now, in his State of the Nation address, President Cyril Ramaphosa announced that government will immediately embark on a process of separating Eskom into generation, transmission and distribution units under Eskom Holdings. Now, according to an online article, Daily Maverick, the decision to unbundle was in all likelihood first discussed with large international institutes such as the World Bank and the IMF, as well as other major investors. It's understood that it will create the room necessary to provide capital support that will alleviate the debt burden on Eskom. The power utility is sitting on about 419 billion rand debt that's growing. Debt consists of a growing 17 billion rand municipality debt, syndicate loans, debt issues in local markets and drawdowns on development finance institution as well as export credit agency facilities. Let's talk to Eskom spokesperson Khulu Phasiwe now. Thanks so much for your time on SABC News. Why are we seeing that stage 4 rotational load shedding?
Well, a number of our generating units are offline at the moment, which has necessitated the system operator to implement stage 4 of load shedding. What this means is that you're now going to have an even bigger number of people who are going to be affected by load shedding. And we're urging communities to check with their local suppliers, municipalities in particular, to check as to which areas will be affected. But quite a number of people are not going to be affected because of the implementation of a bigger scale of load shedding.
Now, a statement released earlier by Eskom said a number of units continue to trip even though you're trying to make position. Why is that?
You know, management has previously made it public that we are not happy with the level of maintenance that is happening at our power stations. Some of our, I would say, suppliers and also our own people who are doing work there, sometimes they do maintenance on a particular unit now, maybe after an hour or so, it's off again. So clearly this is not sustainable. So we are seeing a pattern now where even including the new power stations like Midupi and Kosile, some of their units are tripping, and all of these things put together are resulting in the situation that we're dealing with at the moment.
Last year, Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan was reported to have said, and I'm quoting, "We're not sure yet whether there's an element of undermining of the power system as well. Let's call it sabotage." Could that be happening now?
Well, from our side, at an operational level, we don't have any evidence of that. What we are seeing is units tripping, and it's something that is worrisome. And from our side, quite frankly, the most urgent thing that we need to do at the moment is to attend to the units which are offline, and then the other things I suppose will follow later on. But from our side, we don't have any evidence of sabotage.
Now, we're told that the load shedding is expected to continue until 10 p.m. tonight. Is there a chance that the problem won't be fixed and tomorrow we'll also be seeing load shedding?
Well, all of these things are dependent on the pace in which we are able to restore power supply. If we are able to bring back the units which are offline now, that will help us to, first of all, reduce the scale of load shedding and ultimately maybe deal with load shedding altogether. But at this stage, I'm afraid I'm not in a position to make any confirmations because of the way the power system is so vulnerable at this stage. It will be reckless or remiss of me to make any promises at this stage.
Khulu Phasiwe, Eskom spokesperson, thanks so much for your time, giving us an update on that stage 4 load shedding. It's time for a short break. I'll have more business news for you when we come back. Do stay with us.